Seventh Doctor episode got me thinking. We should really cover some more British sci-fi.
I have some ideas. What do you say we start with Quatermass?
Is that a mass of quaters?
No, but I will tell you what it is on this week's Geek Crash Course! One of the first science fiction programs written for a grown-up audience, The Quatermass Experiment, was a 6-part serial that premiered in 1953. Written by Nigel Kneale, the first series changed the face of science fiction and British television.
The serial was so popular that it cleared the streets, as the 50s were an age of live TV production in the UK, generally without reruns.
The lead of the series is Professor Bernard Quatermass, a brilliant scientist and head of the British Experimental Rocket Group. The experiment of the first serial is his, the first manned mission to space.
When the flight returns, 2 of the 3 astronauts have disappeared and the third is behaving strangely. It's revealed through the course of the story that an alien life form entered the ship and altered the makeup of the surviving astronaut. Quatermass and his team are forced to deal with a growing alien threat of their own making.
The first serial not only inspired sequels and remakes, but also Hollywood, serving as a named inspiration for films like 2001: A Space Odyssey and Alien. There was a live remounting of a modernized remake of the original Quatermass Experiment in 2005, starring Jason Flemyng as Quatermass. Another star was David Tennant, who was offered the role of the 10th Doctor as rehearsals were still going on. The Quatermass Experiment was so successful that sequel serials were put together almost immediately.
1955's Quatermass II dealt with an attack on Earth by meteorites housing alien life forms who take control of leading figures in government.
Quatermass in the Pit, which aired from December 1958 to January 59, begins with the discovery of strange remains in a construction site. As archaeologists dig deeper, they stumble onto what looks like an alien spaceship, and Quatermass is called in to investigate. He unravels a mystery dealing with ancient Martians, psychic visions, and the devil himself.
A 4th and final serial, simply titled Quatermass, aired in 1979 and featured the final adventure of an older Quatermass. He works to stop an alien threat that's abducting members of a hippie cult that includes his granddaughter. The serial was later recut and released in cinemas as The Quatermass Conclusion.
In addition, the first 3 Quatermass serials were adapted into feature-length movies by Hammer Films. Quatermass also returned in a 1996 radio drama called The Quatermass Memoirs.
Doctor Who has featured a number of references to Quatermass over its history. The 7th Doctor serial, Remembrance of the Daleks, mentions a Bernard related to the British Experimental Rocket Group, and the 10th Doctor special, Planet of the Dead, has a character name a unit of measurement after Quatermass himself. Each of the serials is essentially independent from the others and can be watched as you like.
The original Quatermass Experiment is a piece of television history and would be well worth tracking down, but only the first 2 episodes survive to this day. If you can get your hands on it, the script of the original is a terrific read. For those craving something visual, the 2005 version is worth checking out.
Our favorite Quatermass serial is definitely Quatermass and the Pit, which is not only available in full, it's available for free on archive.org thanks to the serial's performance entering public domain. We'll post a link in the description below.
As far as the movies go, I haven't seen them, so you're on your own. The 3 Hammer film adaptations of the Quatermass serials were released in the US with new names. The Quatermass Experiment was retitled twice as The Creeping Horror and Shock. Quatermass II was retitled The Enemy from Space, and Quatermass in the Pit was retitled 5 Million Years to Earth. Have you seen any of the Quatermass serials? Let us know in the comments below.
And remember to subscribe for more Geek Crash Course. Until next week, if you have any questions, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week
on Geek Crash Course.
Here's my pocket dance. I got pockets.